Your First Alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis.
Here's what you're going to need if you head out the door. First thing in the morning, sunglasses. There will be clouds, but there will also be some sunshine. There's also going to be the potential for some frost, but it's going to be patchy. That frost is going to happen where we have breaks in the clouds tonight, and the temperatures will be around 35 degrees. I put a jacket in here because you're going to want to dress in layers. So you may start out with a heavier coat, but you're going to need a jacket a couple of hours into the day, and you could probably throw the jacket out by the afternoon as we warm up into the low 60s. The humidity will be increasing, and that will help out a bit. You can see just a little bit of the haze out there right now. We've got an inversion going on, so you may notice some smoke that kind of goes across the sky. I noticed that on my way back into work tonight. What that means is the temperatures are actually getting warmer as you reach a certain point in the atmosphere, and that's why it's going to warm up rather quickly. That air is going to mix out, and that's why we'll start the day around 35, but by 10 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be in the 50s already. So here's a batch of clouds moving through, but there are breaks in the clouds back here towards Memphis. So each break, we're going to cool off a little bit more and then finally see some patchy frost out there. But as we take a look at Texas, we've got two pieces that are going to come together, and this is what's complicated the timing of this weather maker coming in tomorrow night. And the reason we're going first alert, it's not a first alert weather day. It's just a first alert saying, hey, you probably want to watch a little bit more weather. Check our weather app a little bit more often because rain is coming and some wind along the way. But there's the moisture with it. There's the developing surface part of the storm system. And back here in the Four Corners, that's the upper level part. They're going to kind of phase together. The upper level energy is going to leave, and then it's going to stall the frontal boundary. So this complicates the entire weekend forecast. When we look at your rain chances, they peak in the morning Friday. Friday afternoon and evening look dry, but Saturday morning looks wet, and then Sunday morning could have some drizzle. Let's go through this. We're going to go through all the way into Saturday here, so pay attention. By noon tomorrow, yeah, that means don't be looking at your phone the entire weathercast, right? By noon tomorrow, 57 degrees in Florence, south wind at 11. We're in the mid-50s. Passing clouds continue. We'll peak around 61 for the high. Throughout the afternoon, the winds pick up out of the south, 10 gusting to 15 by 8 o'clock, and then they may gust to 30 miles an hour overnight. But I think this is the earliest the rain moves in to the shoals between roughly 7 and 8, and what you just missed there was about 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow night, scattered light to moderate rain. The rain picks up after midnight, so this will be a mostly overnight, very early morning event here as this moves through. The early part of the Friday morning commute here, 5 a.m., looks pretty wet out there. Poor visibility in the mountainous areas as well, and slick roads with the rain. By 9 a.m., just some drizzle, and notice just cloudy, 60s out there for the afternoon, and here comes more rain Saturday morning on into the early afternoon hours, and it does look like this will break up for some evening plans. Some of you have some local communities, towns, cities having their Christmas parades this weekend, and they've been wanting to know about that weather, so hopefully we can time it out for you a little bit better tomorrow, so check back in with us then. The 10-day forecast, we've got another front coming in Tuesday with very little rain to work with, so we'll be in the 50s for the first week of December.
Which isn't bad. I mean, look at the 10-day on these temperatures, not bad, because we did dip low. And
we need the rain, unfortunately.
I know.
The weekend's coming.
People don't want it on the weekend.
I know.
And they definitely don't want it during their Christmas parade.
If we could just like do
only rain at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, Grubhub. I just want rain between this time and this time. Maybe